In 2025, President Donald Trump's tariffs on countries such as Canada, China, and Mexico were introduced with the stated goal of strengthening American manufacturing and protecting domestic jobs. On paper, these policies were designed to boost the economy, but in practice, they have created unexpected consequences that ripple far beyond factories and trade. One of the most visible and ironic effects has been on the U.S. tourism industry, affecting even Trump-branded hotels, properties that bear the president's name and rely heavily on international guests. Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas, a landmark of luxury and opulence, has felt the impact directly. In June 2025, Las Vegas saw an 11% decline in overall tourism compared to the same period last year. International arrivals fell by 13%, and hotel occupancy rates for high-end properties dropped by approximately 15%. This decline is significant for a city that depends on global travelers for much of its revenue. The luxurious lobbies, sparkling pools, and world-class restaurants now face empty tables and quiet hallways. Industry experts point to the tariffs as a major factor. By increasing the cost of travel indirectly through economic friction and by straining diplomatic relations with key countries, the policies have made visiting the U.S. more expensive and less appealing. For example, Canadians, once among the most frequent visitors to the U.S., have reduced their trips significantly. Flight bookings from Canada fell by more than 70% in early 2025, according to travel industry reports. Tourists from Europe, Japan, and Mexico have followed similar trends, with many reconsidering vacations to the United States in favor of more affordable and welcoming destinations abroad. Tourist hotspots such as Niagara Falls, New York City, and Miami Beach have all seen noticeable drops in international visitors. Trivago data shows a sharp decline in bookings from countries heavily affected by the tariffs, including Germany, Japan, and Mexico. Many travelers cite higher costs, travel restrictions, and an unwelcoming atmosphere as key deterrents. Even luxury destinations, often considered recession-proof, are not immune. The effects extend beyond hotel occupancy. Hotels across the country report declining revenue per available room, with some properties losing more than 4% in March alone. Managers describe adjusting pricing strategies, ramping up domestic promotions, and cutting back on international marketing campaigns in an effort to attract local travelers. Construction and renovation projects for Trump-branded hotels have also faced challenges. Tariffs on imported steel, lumber, and other essential building materials have increased costs dramatically, delaying expansions and upgrades. A planned renovation for a Trump property in New York, for instance, has been pushed back by several months due to the rising cost of imported materials. Analysts say these delays not only affect the bottom line, but also risk tarnishing the reputation of high-end properties that rely on timely openings and pristine facilities. The tourism slowdown has also impacted conferences and large events. In Washington, D.C., the deployment of National Guard troops in August 2025 coincided with a sharp decline in visitor activity. 41 conferences were cancelled for 2026, costing the city over $50 million in expected revenue. Hotel managers, convention organizers, and local businesses all report the same trend. Travelers are hesitant, events are being cancelled, and the economic ripple effect is widespread. International perceptions play a significant role as well. The combination of higher costs due to tariffs, stricter visa requirements, and concerns about political stability has created an image of the United States as a less welcoming destination. Travelers from countries affected by these policies are choosing alternative destinations in Europe, Asia, and South America, where travel is more affordable and uncertainty is lower. Even Trump-branded hotels, which once thrived on international prestige, are adjusting. Revenue shortfalls have prompted reductions in staffing, modifications to luxury services, and increased promotions aimed at domestic visitors. Analysts warn that if tariffs remain in place, these properties may continue to experience financial strain, undermining the very economic policies they were intended to support. Tourism experts emphasize that these trends are not temporary. While summer travel always fluctuates, the patterns seen in early and mid-2025 suggest a longer-term shift in international travel behavior. Travelers are weighing cost, convenience, and perceived safety, and in many cases, the US is losing out. The irony is clear. Policies designed to strengthen the American economy are now challenging one of the country's most visible industries, tourism, and impacting businesses that are, in some cases, directly linked to the president himself. The broader impact is felt in local economies as well. Cities that rely heavily on international visitors, Las Vegas, New York, Miami, and Washington, D.C., face reduced tax revenues, declining sales for local businesses, and even setbacks in employment. Tour operators, restaurants, retail shops, and entertainment venues all report lower earnings as foreign guests reconsider their travel plans. The luxury segment, including Trump-branded hotels, sees a disproportionate effect because a significant portion of their revenue comes from international guests. As the U.S. navigates the economic ripple effects of these tariffs, the tourism industry faces a challenging road ahead. Industry analysts suggest that unless policies are adjusted and international relations improved, the decline may continue through 2025 and into 2026. The once bustling lobbies of Trump hotels and the crowded streets of major tourist hubs now face uncertainty, revealing the unintended consequences of economic policies that were meant to strengthen the country, yet are reshaping its global image and impacting even the president's own businesses. In the end, the story of U.S. tourism in 2025 is a cautionary tale of how interconnected global economies are. Tariffs intended to protect domestic manufacturing have had a far-reaching impact on travel, hospitality, and international perception. Even high-profile luxury hotels, bearing the name of the president who imposed these tariffs, are grappling with fewer visitors, higher costs, and delayed projects. The consequences are clear. In the world of global tourism, no property, no matter how prestigious, is immune from the ripple effects of trade policies and international tensions.